Do you know who is Geoffrey Chaucer? Geoffrey Chaucer is the father of English poetry. He started at the first time to write the poetry in medieval age. So, we are going to discuss about Geoffrey Chaucer as the father of English poetry. Now, let us start. Chaucer is the father of English poetry, or Chaucer is the poet of Renaissance spirit. Discuss. Answer. Ever since the end of the 14th century, Chaucer has been known as the father of English poetry, a model of writing to be imitated by English poets. Literature was not published or not in people's approach before him. There was the government of Normans in Britain, which came there from France. Therefore, French was the official language and Latin was the language of religious people and of church, because their holy book Bible was in Latin. Chaucer was the first person to introduce modern English language in Britain. Heading: Characteristics of Chaucer's poetry. Chaucer had a very busy career as a man of affairs. Poetry for him was necessarily a part-time activity. Chaucer made several contributions to English poetry. He tried to enlarge the range, scope, and mentality of the poets, introduced very close observations of the life around him, presented the crystal clear picture of the condition of his time through his writings, excelled in characterization, and above all gave a new shape to English language and poetry. Next heading: the first great national poet. Chaucer was the first great national poet. He expressed the new hopes and aspiration of the people of his time. The foundation of Chaucer's art lies in English life and character. Next heading: realism. Realism attempts to describe life without idealization. Chaucer was the first realist in English literature. He rejected the themes of traditional concept of fantasy and ideality. Before him, that war, heroes, and the royal family were the main topics for the poets. But Chaucer broke this chain and focused on a reality. Next heading: humor. He is regarded as the first great English humorist. No English literary work before him expressed humor in the modern sense. That was serious and based